What's the name of this place?
Nudu.
Nudu.
Yeah, Nudu.
Nudhook. Oh, Nudhook. The Nudhook.
What a beautiful place.
Yes.
Nudhook. They even have gates. Ah, the dangerous road.
Yeah, it's not that it's beautiful road. I call it beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. Look at the ocean. Nudhook. Oh, they are tripping the storms.
Yeah, the stones, yeah.
Come. But yeah. Nudhook. Views. Stunning views.
Yeah, so this road they call it Chapman's Peak.
Chapman's Peak.
Chapman's Peak, yeah. So where we're going.
What a beauty. A very nice scene or very picturesque location here at the Chapman's Peak or Chapman's Road in Cape Town, South Africa. Look at the mountain on one side and then the ocean on the other side, and the road that has been meticulously designed on the edge of the mountain. It gives you a very, very unique vibe. And well, I mean, what can I say? Cape Town is really a scenic city and indeed a mother city.
Cape of Good Hope.
Welcome to the Cape of Good Hope, the southwesternmost tip of the African continent. Okay, so as we continue to explore Cape Town in South Africa, I made my way to the Cape of Good Hope and Cape Point, which is the southernmost tip of the African continent.
Hiking to the Cape Point, the Cape of Good Hope. The southern
Tip of the African continent.
Whoa.
What a stunning view from up there. Okay, so let's keep pushing. As I hike up to the Cape Point, I couldn't stop enjoying the very beautiful terrain of Cape Point, the hills, the ocean, and the little hiking exercise, which obviously improve our health, but also the breathtaking view of the Cape Point. Okay, let's get to the top and see what's up there. And boom, I made it to the top of the lighthouse. Woo! Let's enjoy what's up here.
Cape Point. Paris is 9,000 kilometers. Ready?
Okay.
Whoa.
Stay there.
Okay, I finally made it on the top of the lighthouse on the top of Cape Point, and it's beautiful up here. You can have a 360 view of the hills or the Cape Point and get to see this the terrain, the landscape from up there. A lot of tourists around, obviously enjoying the breeze coming from the ocean. And yeah, so this is it at the lighthouse Cape Point.
I don't know if you have the time.
Sorry.
Cape of Good Hope.
Well, just descended back from the top.
Car parking area before people ascend to the hiking to the Cape Point up there. Alright, just 15-minute walk or hiking.
Well, fresh from the Cape Point, now heading to the Cape of Good Hope. Okay, so this is the Cape of Good Hope in Cape Town, South Africa.
Cape of Good Hope. See that? Reach Cape of Good Hope. Alright. Robben Island.
Okay, so Robben Island is where Nelson Mandela jailed for 18 years during the apartheid period out of the 27 years that he was in prison. Okay, but now the island is a museum on the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
To close in November of 1996. The museum opened on the 1st of January 1997.
That one here?
97.
97.
About 6 weeks after the last prisoner left, the tourists arrived. But the little town now, 140 people or so live here, like my colleague was. He lives on Robben Island. You must work for Robben Island to live here, and obviously your immediate families will live with you. Over the years,
Island Museum World Heritage Site. It's like
Basically, you take the boat at the VA water point on the other side of the ocean up to the Robben Island, and then there you take buses or tour buses, which takes you around the island, showing the town and a little bit of history. And finally, you go to the prisons, to see the cell. And the good thing that they do is some of the former inmates or prisoners are now the guides, so they recount some of the horrific experience that they had in this prison. Okay.
guy is a former convict. This is now the tour guide.
The guide, who is a former inmate, painted a very vivid picture on how life was back then during their prison time. He explained an interesting scenario on how they used to communicate among inmates without the guide knowing that they communicate, and they would use different techniques, including the scribbling notes on the toilet papers, as the guards would not really bother about checking the toilet papers. They also use coded methods on books, so they would scribble or underline words in the books, with a certain message, and therefore the other, when the books move from one person to the other, the message would get along. Okay, so this is how their cell looked like at the time. It's a one person cell, very small. Yeah, you really can't say much about that. It is what it is. And obviously, one of the occupant of this cell was Nelson Madiba Mandela. Okay. While we are looking at history, we might think this is easy, but I can't imagine being locked up in a cell for 27 years. I mean, Mandela really persevered. Okay, and so we were shown different areas of the prison, and it is a wrap from Robben Island. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button.